Hello, everyone. My name is Marcus with Nurse ED 101. I am the COO, Chief Operating Officer for Nurse ED 101. I handle all of the behind the scenes activity. And today I have the pleasure of interviewing Mrs. Angel Barnes. She is the CEO of Nurse ED 101. And today we just wanted to come on just to give a little bit of information about the company, how it started, things that we kind of have going on right now, where we're going, and for her to give a chance to give some information about herself.
Oh boy. Thank you, Marcus. I will say that I'm very excited to be here. It is a little nerve-wracking, but I'll do my best to answer your questions.
Yes. Well, let's dive right in. To start, can you give us a brief overview of what Nurse ED 101 is and its mission?
Whew, okay. Nurse ED 101. Boy, oh boy. We are a healthcare training school. We are based out of Lakeland, Florida, and was established formally in 2019. We do a lot. Part of what we do is service the community by keeping our healthcare individuals competent and certified through American Heart Association, BLS, ACLS, PALS, and these are certifications that are needed for these individuals to stay employed and take care of patients competently. We also service the non-healthcare population as well, daycare centers or daycare providers and companies, small and large, to keep their employees competent and knowing those life-saving measures and skills needed to save a life in the event that the unfortunate presented itself. So on that side of things, that's what we do for the community, but we also serve and support strongly nurse graduates. So nurses that are pursuing school, finished having passed nursing school, but looking to pass the NCLEX, and that's that state board licensure exam. And many of our customers who ultimately become family, it feels like it, they come to us for support, especially if they've not been successful for 3 times or more. So here in the state of Florida, that's the regulation that, if they haven't, then they need like a refresher or remediation, like a boost. And that's what we give them through our course. Generally, our courses are ran between 9 to 10 weeks, and we do an intensive. It's comprehensive. So we bring kind of everything to the table to them, do a nice refresher, and we even take them to clinicals. So that's like them having those interactions with live patients in a hospital-based setting. And then we also do some refresher on their skills. So we do a lot. And that's the biggest part of what we do. And in addition, we also do IV certification. That's a booming business now and kind of entity or enterprise that a lot of healthcare, particularly nurses, are tapping into the IV infusion therapy road, which is cool. So we offer that certification for our LPNs, our APRN RNs here in the state of Florida, which is awesome. We are currently just looking to expand and broaden, and our mission really is to support and empower our nursing sector, our healthcare sector, to be competent and confident nurses while they are caring and serving patients out there.
All right. Well, that's inspiring. Can you share a little bit of the story behind Nurse ED 101? How did it come to be?
Okay. Well, that's a loaded question. Essentially, as a registered nurse, a proud registered nurse, I've been in the field for approximately 15 years. It's hard to believe. But I will tell you, I've enjoyed every moment of it. And Nurse ED was kind of birthed out of my desire and passion to serve and educate. I love education. I love training, development. And as I've kind of moved along in my career, having worked inpatient, critical care, inpatient, med-surg, tele, float pool, I've done a little bit of this and that. I've always been excited about education or training and developing others. And that took me back to school, and I obtained my master's in nursing education back in 2011. Wow, that's a long time, but it's been a while, and I thoroughly enjoy education and training, and that kind of came definitely influenced Nurse ED 101. I will say that I also grew to obtain leadership positions in education in hospital settings and then transitioned into academia. So I have worked academia. So kind of being in both hubs, academia and hospital based nursing, I kind of saw some of the gaps and realizing that, especially newer nurses that were transitioning to the hospital settings and in the healthcare industry, there definitely were some things that certainly a school of nursing can give a student, but then there was some nuances, some things that still needed to be developed, training, skill set, critical thinking. And that's, again, where NurseEd came in, where we are bridging the gap and kind of filling in, particularly for our nurse graduates who are trying to pass that NCLEX. That's where this came from. And so we are the gap fillers. That's kind of the mindset or idea of Nurse ED 101. And that's kind of where it came from.
All right. And from an idea, it grew into an impressive platform. You have over 115 five-star reviews across the Better Business Bureau, as well as Google, mainly on Google, and a few on Facebook. But we have built quite a following, and we've impacted a lot of students out there. What would you say were the main challenges that were faced when setting up Nurse ED 101?
Oof. Oh, the challenges of setting up Nurse ED 101. Well, one of the challenges I will say is I was concurrently working a full-time job, and that was very difficult to birth a company that took off lightning speed. Like, I had no idea that it would take off the way that it did. So having to kind of balance the work life, or not work life, but balance a full-time job and building a business, that was definitely challenging. And I got to a point where I had to kind of make a decision, which one will I pour that time and effort and energy into. And I ultimately decided to take a leap of faith, because I am God-fearing, and with the support of family, friends, and my number one BFF, it's you. You said, hey, you know what? I got you. And just take that leap of faith, and I'll support you every step of the way. And I'm so grateful for that. And so, yeah, the challenge was to just a leap, take a leap, and not really knowing what the other side would bring us. And it has truly brought us lots and lots of success stories of our students who are going on to pass NCLEX, of our population out there that we're keeping certified and competent to take care of patients safely and so forth. So it's just been truly a blessing. Again, challenges, they come and go, because you have seasons that are a little bit, peaked, where you have a lot of traffic and customers and business, but then you have some periods where it may be a little slower. So that's the opportunity for us to continue to grow, continue to think about what's next, and how we can continue to just make our program and the services that we offer even better for our students and customers that we serve.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool, and I would agree. What would you say, as far as student impact, your impact on students? What motivates you to keep going? Of course, we deal with all different types of personalities, come from different backgrounds. But what's your motivation to keep going?
So I'm sorry, because I'm actually, tearing up, because what keeps me going is the success stories of the students who come to us, and I'm really speaking to those who are literally trying to pass that NCLEX, and just they come defeated, and a lot of them feel like, did they choose the right path, or is this for them, or can they do it? And they come really cup empty, if you would. And while our program it's helping them to develop critical thinking skills and reinforce a lot of the education that they've already obtained and have, it's also coming from the approach of building up our students' confidence again. A lot of them have lost it. And what keeps me going is those individuals who come through our program and really put the work in, coming defeated, but still resilient enough to say, you know what, I'm going to get up again and try it again. And just being able to support them to the finish line and see the outcome of a pass after pass after pass. It is just so, it's just a wonderful feeling. And it just reminds me of why I do what I do. And that keeps me going. And it's all worth it. The hours, the long hours, everything. It's worth it when we have those success stories, because their lives will never be the same. And how they came in is not how they are leaving. So just very excited to be a part of that and to be able to serve and support those individuals to the end.
Amen to that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, we likely have, some student nurses that are going through, trying to figure out how to get past the NCLEX, watching this video. And, is there a message that you'd like to share with them?
I say you can do it. You can do it. The NCLEX is a fundamental, basic knowledge assessment exam that tests your ability to be a safe nurse. And with the knowledge you've obtained in school, the many resources that are out there. I mean, I thank God for like YouTube videos and resources that are out there. There are some amazing platforms that really can simplify content and really give it to you. I mean, we're one of them, but there are amongst others that are really good out there. I would just say to tap into those resources and to just also know that you have it. Like if you finish, especially if you finish nursing school, you've got it in you. And practicing questions are going to be really helpful to take the knowledge and roll it into a question, and you practice and do those questions. I say do those questions and just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Tell yourself you can do it. I've worked hard to get to this point. I can do it. I will do it. And yeah, these are the things I would say. Nursing needs you, because nursing is a vast sea of opportunities. You can go and do anything you want in nursing. And ultimately, I see it as a ministry. You can serve and support those that need you the most. Don't forget your why. If you want this, I don't care how many times you fall down, get back up and go for it. You can do it. You will do it. And if you need any help along the way, reach out to me, because I can help you. We can help you get past your NCLEX exam.
Yep. Well, I was just thinking, we have an evolution going on, but one thing right now that we have is we just launched our student hub. So yes. Tell them a little bit about the student hub.
Oh my gosh. We are so excited about our student hub because it's like a centralized platform. It's an online platform that's available for our students that has everything there. It's all the resources, the PowerPoints. We're in the process of getting videos in there as well, but it's going to be like it is a central place that allows our students to land. We have announcements. We anticipate having like blogs and just ongoing interactive activities in there for our students. It just centralizes everything. So again, exciting because it's something that we've been working on for over 2 years. Yeah, it's a long time, but it's finally come to the point where we've been able to launch it. Our students are saying they really like it, and it has a mobile app. So not only is it accessible like on laptops, desktops, tablets, all of that, but you can just download it as part of an app and kind of take it with you on the go and access it from your phone. So it's really, really good. And we're looking to just continue to expand it, continue to grow it. And yeah, that's our student hub. Nurse ED 101 student hub. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. So yeah.
And I will say you've been an integral part of that. So I appreciate that, because I know it's taken a lot to get all that together. from the technology side of things and just moving all of those pieces together. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate our behind the scenes web designer, technology, individual who supports us too in the background, Mr. Terry. He's amazing. So we have a good team, and I appreciate that. But the Student Hub is where it's at.
Well, we can't forget about the instructors.
Absolutely, I would be nowhere without them, and Nurse Ed would not be flourishing the way it is and doing so well without my instructors too. Our instructors are amazing, and they are as dedicated to the success of our students. They bring a plethora of knowledge with them as well, and they support our students not only on the online side of things with the didactic, but also the in-person, the skills, the clinical when we take our students there to the hospital. They are amazing. So I just shout out to my
so let's shout out specific ones. So we have Miss Brooks.
Yes, Miss Carla Brooks, and we have Miss Elaine Bernard, and we have Miss Pauline Knight, and I will say, and Mrs. Christy Kalkowski. So that's our core team, and very grateful for them. And again, we're growing, and we anticipate being able to employ additional instructors who are equally as passionate and competent and so forth to partner with us, to join forces to support our community partners, community health workers, our students, our graduate nurses, and everything else, everyone else in between.
All right. Well, I think that's, it's a pretty good start. This is our first interview / I guess, I don't know if you want to call it a podcast, but, we're going to keep this going. I know one thing is I want folks to see your passion and just feel, just feel the energy from you, because I know firsthand that you're not doing this, for the money. You're not doing it for, just to do it. You're doing this because this is something that you love to do and something that you're passionate in doing, you know what I'm saying? So, I think it's a lot of value in having folks be able to see, you out of your element per se. This is not necessarily your element.
It's not.
But, just they have to be able to see you for who you are, and it's sincere, it's genuine, and, you have a lot of great ideas. Our slogan is creative quality learning, and that you are very creative with what you do, and I know for sure that our students definitely appreciate you every single time you come on, even when you're not even feeling well. You might not be feeling well outside of the door, but once you get behind your computer screen and in front of the students, it's like a switch goes off, because we know that it's because of your passion for what you do. So
the students really do inspire me. And you're right. You're right.
So guys, just, please like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on our latest videos. We will be doing videos once a week just to keep you abreast of what's going on. Again, something she's not necessarily used to doing, but it's something that's needed, again, so you guys can see her for who she is and see the value in what Nurse ED 101 has to bring to you. Again, thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and have a good day.
Bye.